Caitlin is the most popular WNBA player, but she's not the best at this time. Just like Larry and I were not the best when we entered the league. We became the best later on by our play. Caitlin still has to play great to become the best WNBA.
I'm on one side working out, Caitlin Clark on the other side.
Really?
I look at myself, there you go, two legends, Patty.
Did you say what's up?
You know I say what's up, but I'm not the type to say what's up to interrupt your workout because I don't like people to interrupt mine. She can shoot the shit out of it.
And the WNBA assist leader past year.
She can shoot the shit out the ball.
I've stayed quiet, but I've had enough.
Caitlin Clark isn't just playing the game. She's changing it with jaw-dropping moves and unmatched confidence. She's got fans glued to the screen, experts scrambling for words, and even NBA royalty taking notice. This isn't your average rookie story. Caitlin's rewriting the rules and racking up stats that belong in the history books. Her bold, explosive style is shaking up women's basketball like never before. But with that spotlight comes heat. Some question her place at the top, critics have been loud, and the haters even louder now. Two of the game's most legendary voices, Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, have stepped in, and what they've said about Caitlin Clark has sent shockwaves through the basketball world. She's not just making noise, she's starting a movement. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's redefining.
Stayed quiet, but I've had enough. Caitlin Clark came into the WNBA and got treated badly just because she's white. She dominated because she earned it. Attacking someone for their skin color ain't right, no matter who.
Much bigger issue. Caitlin Clark burst into the WNBA with a blaze of talent and excitement, but instead of being celebrated, some chose to focus on her skin color. That's not sportsmanship. That's a distraction from what really matters, skill. And make no mistake, Caitlin has it in spades. Bird reportedly didn't hold back, calling out the unfair narratives and reminding everyone that basketball has always been about one thing: talent. But he wasn't done yet. He had more to say later, and believe me, you'll want to hear it. Whether the quote is verified or not, the truth behind it is undeniable. Caitlin Clark has earned every bit of her spotlight. Her game speaks for itself, end of story. And now another legend has entered the chat. Michael Jordan's message, simple but powerful. The WNBA owes Caitlin Clark big time. Her impact on the game has been massive, and he believes it's time the league recognizes that. But MJ didn't stop at praise. He openly criticized how officials have handled Caitlin's games, saying the refereeing has been blatantly unfair and that the league needs to fix it. Now when the greatest of all time speaks, people listen, and his words are clear.
And shoot the blood out of the ball. You know what I mean? I never seen anything like it. You know what I mean? And then just how aggressive she is, and not just scoring the basketball, getting her teammates involved as well. I think she's so great for the game. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure watching her, and I just think down the road, she's going to...
Iverson was the offensive heartbeat of his squad, shouldering the scoring load night. After night today, Clark is doing much of the same for the Indiana Fever. Her relentless aggression on the court has drawn high praise from Iverson, who sees that killer instinct as essential for any player leading the charge. But Iverson also pointed to something deeper: what truly separates the greats from the legends' elite playmaking. And despite being the youngest player on her team, Clark shows an impressive ability to lift her teammates.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love. You know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit in Mahmoud Abdul-Roh, but I've never seen a guy consistently come down. And if you look at, if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He look like a perfect, normally office guy. Yeah. He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we've never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent.
Shaquille O'Neal made one thing crystal clear: Caitlin Clark is doing something no one else in the WNBA has ever done. Even her fiercest on-court rival, Angel Reese, has acknowledged Clark's uniqueness. Sure, Angel tried to keep it light, saying she can shoot threes from the logo, but even that statement speaks volumes. That kind of range takes extreme precision, relentless practice, and serious confidence. Shaq's praise didn't just spotlight Caitlin's skill, it quietly pushed back against the idea that she's not the face of the league's rise in his eyes. It's Caitlin's deep shooting and dynamic style that are pulling in new fans and giving the WNBA a fresh energy. Whether Angel Reese wants to admit it or not, Caitlin Clark's influence is impossible to ignore. She's raising the bar and bringing the spotlight to the league in ways we haven't seen before. And she's got another major voice in her corner. Charles Barkley, a legend on the hardwood, and in the media, knows talent. When he sees it, and he sees something special in Clark, but it's not just her on-court performance that's caught his eye. What truly impresses Barkley is how Caitlin handles everything off the court: media pressure, massive expectations, and fan attention. With the poise of a seasoned pro, that kind of maturity at such a young age, it's rare. And coming from someone
about her, she never says a word. And now, when I watch her, two things I like. She's playing much faster.
Yeah.
Much faster. She was playing too slow the first half of the season.
I think she was tired. I think she was banged up from the college season.
They didn't even give her the understanding, like, you girls been ready for the WNBA season. Y'all been working out on the nose. She came straight out.
Caitlin Clark is thriving in every area of the game, both on and off the court. And it all comes down to her mindset from day one. She's faced intense pressure from fans, franchises, and critics alike. But instead of cracking under the weight, she's shattered expectations. She's taken hard hits from opponents, literally and figuratively, and answered with toughness. What's more impressive, she hasn't plateaued. Clark keeps evolving game after game, which is no small feat when transitioning from college to the professional ranks. The WNBA isn't just a step up in talent. It's a different world physically. The grind of the season wears on players in ways most fans never see. And for someone like Caitlin, who's constantly targeted by defenses, the challenge is even greater. But she's handled it like a pro, putting in the work to physically prepare for every bump, push, and body check that comes her way early on. Some doubted her physicality, assuming she was all finesse and long-range flair. But now she's showing she can take the hits and keep firing. And then there's the rivalry.